Welcome to sacred Sardinia. Now, many people don't associate Sardinia with sacredness. Sardinia is an island to the west of mainland Italy. The Sardinians would say that they are not Italian, they're Sardinian. And it is a really beautiful culture, and there is so much sacredness in this land. And most people do not associate Sardinia with the sacred. They associate it with the sun-kissed, as I am at the moment. They associate it with the sea and their summer holiday. And of course, the coast is very well populated. However, right now I'm in Esterzili, which is a village in the mountains in Sardinia. And I've just been here with my group. We're in the middle still of our pilgrimage, the Priestess of the Sacred Waters. And we have just spent 2 amazing days, or 2.5 days, in this. Well, this is the Nuragic Temple here behind me. This is where I've been staying and where some of our sacred circles have been. And this Nuragic Temple is owned by Alessandro, a beautiful Nuragic shaman who has been hosting us and holding the sacred ceremonies for the last 2 days. Sacred ceremonies honoring the goddess. This is why we are here in Sardinia. The Nuragic civilization, which was in the Bronze Age, and the pre-Nuragic civilization really honored the goddess. And so Alessandro has been teaching us about that, yesterday we had the most amazing medicine wheel at one of the ancient water temples. That's where my beautiful kiss from the sun came from. Someone forgot their hat. And having this sacred masculine presence honor the goddess with such devotion. For as he said, I birthed from the womb. All men birth from the womb. And this land is his goddess, and it's just been so beautiful. So let me just share a little bit of this beautiful space. You'll see all the symbols associated, connected with the Nuragic goddess. Alessandro gave me this quartz. This is the Nuragic, one of the symbols of the Nuragic goddess, and you'll see, as we were sitting here yesterday, we were saying, look, even these water bottles, they're a breast, they're a nipple. It's everything is in devotion to the goddess. So let me show you the view. It's going to put the sun in my eyes a little, but you can just see that's looking down over the village, and it's only a small village, Esterzili, 400 people. So I'll just give you just a little outlook, because you can come and stay here. This is on Airbnb, so it is divine. And some of the ancient sites that are very close by, the temples, they're magical. Hardly any tourists there. Let me just get out of the sun. So, hardly any tourists, and the incredible energy of the land here is just amazing. So we're on day 5 of our pilgrimage now, and we have started in the sea, swimming in the sea, going into a deep cave where a river runs nearby. And so that actually is how we started the journey. We started birthing from this cave, and then we went into the sea, and then we went to the well of Santa Cristina. I've created a video there last year and the year before, an incredibly sacred place. And it was that well that said to me 2 years ago, bring the women back. And so that's what created this pilgrimage, is we returned to that well, and we had an incredibly profound experience there, remembering when we've been there before. So yes, we've gone from there and then up into the mountains here, just held in the energy of this land, held in the beautiful energy of Alessandro as a guardian of this land. And through him and the village, or through him, the village is opening up as he brings people to this, he calls them really energetically to this space, and all the village is involved. And so we went to a couple of museums. One museum, a lady has set it up in devotion to her mother, who was almost like the entrepreneur of the village. She died in 2020. She was 105. This is a blue zone village, by the way. Great exercise. But all the people of the village are involved, so they participate in the cooking, although for us this time, Alessandro's parents came and cooked all our meals. His mother cooked the meals. His father was a beautiful presence by her side. But the village are involved. They're welcoming. They're just loving that there's this energy coming through, called to their village, to their land. These people who are really honouring of the heritage here, of the history here. And it's just like this little glimpse of Sardinia that most people do not see, and yet it's like the heart of this land. It's the heart. It's where this land birthed from, and where the history of this land birthed, and the goddess is ever present. We did this amazing medicine wheel yesterday that Alessandro led us through in one of the water temples. And we were honouring the sacred animals of this land and the different elements that they are associated with. And after completing that ceremony, which really involved us stepping into our power, because we were each going through calling in the elements, calling in our intention for others and for the planet. And it was so powerful, so powerful. And as I say, having this sacred masculine energy holding the space for these 7 women to do this, the 7 sisters. I've never experienced anything like it before, and it gave me a glimpse into our future, into how those who have come in masculine form in this incarnation, as they remember that they birthed from the goddess, and as they bring that sense of honor and devotion to her, the harmony that is felt. There've been many women on this journey and more all the time, but for some time, remembering the goddess in themselves, remembering she who birthed them. And so now being aware of this, not only being experienced by those who've birthed into a masculine form, this incarnation, but being willing to share it and to talk about it, and to see that actually the goddess is this land that we live on. And when we honour her, that's what we are honouring. We're honouring Mother Earth. We're honouring that she is our birther. And we're honouring our mother and our mother line, and the fact that we've all birthed from her, physically in the form of our mother, but also in the form of this mother who birthed us from her sacred waters. It's been such a profound experience and such a gift to have this harmonic resonance between those of us here in female form and Alessandro as the guardian of this land and a spokesperson for this land and for the sacredness of the goddess. So if you are coming to Sardinia, I'll rephrase that. When you come to Sardinia, come to this beautiful land, come to these waters, but remember the goddess presence here, and move beyond the coast and study, some of the Nuragic civilization here. They're just like, it's all over the land. And every time you go to one of these ruins, one of these temples, you are returning to the goddess. You are remembering what was honored here so deeply. The beautiful Nuragic goddess. Just seeing if there's any other. The symbols are here everywhere. You would have seen the spirals. And of course, like many cultures, like Egypt, like Crete, you have the bovine, the symbol of the bovine. In our medicine wheel yesterday, the bovine was the north, was the element of earth. It was the ancestors. And it's such a sacred symbol, and of course it's also the symbol of the uterus. So yeah, anyway, I have to go and pick everyone up now. We're heading to the coast, to Calagononi, and we have a day on the water tomorrow, visiting the pools of Venus, and oh my gosh, so many beautiful places. I did that last year, that journey, so you may have heard me talk about it here before, but tomorrow we get to do that, all 7 of us. So I feel sad to leave this very sacred place, but if you are called to Sardinia, please check it out on Airbnb, the Nuragic Temple in Esterzili. And if you have time, and I did this last year with Anita, my friend who was with me, is we did just a journey with Alessandro for a few hours, just to go and explore the 2 temples that we went to yesterday. And he did a little water blessing with us and taught us about the Nuragic civilization and the goddess here. So you can check out his website. I'll put the link below, because he also does offer online courses, and you can just explore what he offers in person. He's doing more collaborations like he is with me. So if you feel drawn to this energy and wish to bring a group here, get in touch with him. You will not be disappointed. This is an exquisite experience, and I feel so deeply honored to have shared this with the ladies on my pilgrimage. Thank you for watching, sending you blessings of the land from Sardinia, water blessings and rose blessings to you.